Frustration drummed through Journey Ramsey as she stuffed her tablet into her oversized handbag. She'd been in the interrogation room for the last 20 minutes, prepared to offer a deal to a suspect, but hadn't been able to take her mind off of Detective Lazarus Dimas. The man was a thorn in her side on most days, but damned if he didn't make her body quiver whenever he looked at her. "Sorry about having you make a wasted trip down here, Counselor," Detective Jones said when they left the interrogation room. He pulled the door closed, leaving his suspect cuffed to the metal table. "I thought having you present with the promise of a deal would get him to talk." Journey shrugged. "You tried." They discussed next steps with the case. Again, Journey tried giving him her full attention, but knowing Laz could still be nearby had her anxious to get out of there. Not because she didn't want to see him. On the contrary, she loved looking at him. Everything from his wind-tousled hair to those hazel green eyes that seemed to look right through her. No, she was ready to leave because if she happened to run into him, she might end up telling him something she had no business telling him. Something he needed to know. But coming from her could jeopardize her job, law license, and compromise the DA's office. She said her goodbyes to the detective and moved through the bullpen where a nest of desks and cops were on the telephone or pecking away on their computers. It took all her willpower not to look in the direction of Laz's desk. She didn't want to give anyone a reason to think she was interested in him, even though she was seriously attracted to him. Who wouldn't be? The man was not only fine, but he had that intense bad boy vibe rolling off him in waves. The disheveled hair, muscular body, and that self-assured walk did something to her. A door slammed to her left and she slowed. She couldn't stop her gaze from going in that direction even if she wanted to, and her breath hitched at the sight of Laz storming away from his boss's office. From the strong set of his jaw and the way he ran his hand through his dark hair, he wasn't happy. But God, was he beautiful to look at. Laz glanced up and his piercing gaze locked on hers, diverting Journey's plan to keep walking toward the elevator.